Welcome to War Bios, the podcast that delves into the intricacies of conflict and the art of warfare. I'm your host, General Biography, and today we're exploring one of the most pivotal battles in American military history, the Battle of Belleau Wood. This iconic clash took place during World War I, a conflict that would test the mettle of the United States military and forever change the course of modern warfare. As we set the stage for this epic battle, let's first establish the historical context that led to the outbreak of hostilities. The Great War, as it was known at the time, had been raging across Europe since 1914, with the Allied powers, consisting of France, Britain, and Russia, locked in a bitter struggle against the Central Powers, comprised of Germany, Austria, Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. By the spring of 1918, the war had reached a critical juncture. The German army, under the command of General Erich Ludendorff, had launched a series of devastating offensives aimed at breaking through the Allied lines and capturing the strategic city of Paris. The first of these offensives, codenamed Operation Michael, was launched on March 21, 1918, and caught the Allies off guard. The German army made significant gains, pushing deep into French territory and threatening to split the British and French armies. As the Germans continued their advance, the French Sixth Army, under the command of General Jean de Gautte, was tasked with defending the sector near the Marne River, where the picturesque village of Belleau Wood is located. Meanwhile, American expeditionary forces, led by General John J.B. Pershing, were arriving in France, eager to join the fight. The AEF's Tessin Division, which included the 5th and 6th Marine Regiments, was stationed in the vicinity of Belleau Wood, where they would soon find themselves at the forefront of the battle. The American Marines, fresh from their training in the United States, were largely untested in combat. However, they were well-equipped and highly motivated, with a strong sense of esprit de corps and a desire to prove themselves in battle. As they arrived in France, they were met with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism by their French and British allies, who wondered if these inexperienced troops would be able to withstand the brutal realities of modern warfare. On May 27, 1918, the German army launched its third major offensive, codenamed Operation Blücher, which aimed to capture the city of Reims and split the French and American armies. The French Sixth Army, supported by the American Marines, prepared to defend their positions against the enemy's onslaught. As the Germans advanced, they encountered fierce resistance from the Allied forces, who were determined to hold their ground. The stage was now set for the Battle of Belleau Wood, a clash that would pit the untested American Marines against the battle-hardened German army in a fight for control of this strategic location. The Battle of Belleau Wood began on June 1, 1918, as the German army launched a fierce attack on the Allied positions near the Marne River. The American Marines, led by Colonel Wendell Neville, were tasked with defending the village of Bouresches and the surrounding woods. Despite being outnumbered, the Marines held their ground, fighting valiantly against the enemy's relentless onslaught. As the battle raged on, the Marines found themselves facing a formidable foe, with the Germans employing advanced tactics and weaponry, including machine guns, artillery, and flamethrowers. However, the Americans were not deterred, using their own unique brand of warfare to devastating effect. The Marines' expertise in marksmanship and close combat proved to be a game-changer, as they took out enemy soldiers with precision and skill. One notable example of the Marines' bravery and ingenuity was the actions of Private First Class Robert Guy, who single-handedly took out a German machine gun nest, killing several enemy soldiers and saving his comrades from certain death. This heroic act would later earn him the Navy Cross, one of the highest honors awarded to American servicemen. As the battle reached its climax, the Marines found themselves surrounded by the enemy, with little support or respite. However, they refused to yield, fighting on against overwhelming odds. The French army, who had been watching the Americans with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism, were amazed by their tenacity and bravery. General Jean de Gautte, commander of the French Sixth Army, would later remark, "The Americans' fighting spirit is magnificent, and their willingness to sacrifice themselves for the cause is inspiring." The turning point of the battle came on June 6, 1918, when the Marines launched a counterattack against the German positions. Led by Colonel Thomas Holcomb, the Americans fought their way through the woods, taking out enemy strongpoints and securing key terrain features. The Germans, who had been expecting an easy victory, were caught off guard by the ferocity of the American assault. As the battle drew to a close, the Marines had emerged victorious, having secured the village of Bresches and the surrounding woods. The cost had been high, with over 1,000 American casualties, but the outcome was a decisive victory for the Allies. The Battle of Belleau Wood marked a turning point in the war, as it halted the German advance and paved the way for the eventual Allied victory. In the words of General John J.F. Pershing, commander of the American Expeditionary Forces, the Battle of Belleau Wood was a magnificent achievement and a testament to the bravery and sacrifice of the American Marines. It will go down in history as one of the greatest battles fought by American forces. As we reflect on this pivotal battle, we are reminded of the enduring spirit of the American military and the sacrifices made by those who have fought for our freedom. The Battle of Belleau Wood marked a significant turning point in the war, as it halted the German advance and paved the way for the eventual Allied victory. The cost had been high, with over 1,000 American casualties, but the outcome was a decisive victory for the Allies. The bravery and sacrifice of the American Marines had inspired their French allies, who began to see them in a new light. As General Jean de Goutte, commander of the French Sixth Army, noted, "The Americans' fighting spirit is magnificent, and their willingness to sacrifice themselves for the cause is inspiring." This newfound respect between the American and French forces would play a crucial role in the eventual Allied victory. In the months following the Battle of Belleau Wood, the American Expeditionary Forces continued to push the Germans back, eventually contributing to the armistice on November 11, 1918. The battle had proven to be a defining moment for the American military, showcasing their bravery, tenacity, and willingness to sacrifice themselves for the cause. The legacy of the Battle of Belleau Wood extends far beyond the battlefield itself. It marked a significant shift in the way Americans perceived themselves as a military power, demonstrating that they could hold their own against the most formidable foes. The battle also played a crucial role in shaping the course of modern warfare, with the Marines' expertise in marksmanship and close combat influencing tactics for generations to come. Today, the Battle of Belleau Wood is remembered as one of the greatest battles fought by American forces. The bravery and sacrifice of the American Marines who fought there are commemorated at the Aisne-Marne American Cemetery, where over 2,000 Americans are buried. The battle's legacy continues to inspire and educate us, serving as a testament to the enduring spirit of the American military. As General John J. Pershing noted, the Battle of Belleau Wood was a magnificent achievement and a testament to the bravery and sacrifice of the American Marines. It will go down in history as one of the greatest battles fought by American forces. As we reflect on this pivotal battle, we are reminded of the sacrifices made by those who have fought for our freedom and the enduring spirit of the American military. The story of the Battle of Belleau Wood serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of courage, sacrifice, and determination. It is a testament to the bravery of the American Marines who fought there, and a tribute to the enduring legacy of their heroism. That's all for today's War Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'm General Biography reminding you to keep marching toward victory.